Hey there guys and gals, lads and ladies, and welcome to this episode of Outer Worlds. We are back at the ship, the Unreliable, and look at that, we have Pravati and Vicar Marks with us. He decided to join the party. I went about and talked to people to make sure I didn't miss any piece of dialogue, but...
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
And now you get to live your dream.
Scott, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem all that happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy.
Yep, kind of figured it out.
And you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
Hey,
what do you think?
I need a mechanic on this baby, so I'd be glad to have you. Pick a cabin and it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
I like her enthusiasm. That is great.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for. Even if they don't care much for me.
I noticed that you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born...
That is so messed up. That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
And also, Thomas was kind of fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
I've not seen a man with a bigger or more obvious crush.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst.
Well, now Mr. Thompson got him back as an engineer.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yeah, I was talking to her, hoping to get a quest. It seems not to be the case. I just want to make sure that everything is settled before we leave.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
I do my best.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have the power regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Yep. You guys still following me? You're still following me. I thought they already settled in. Ooh, does that mean I'm gonna unlock the doors now? Got a working ship, got a working ship. Which has working doors. Oh, respec machine. Oh, in case I don't like the way my build's going. But I'm gonna stick with what I got. Why is it sealed, Ada? We got power now.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Install the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am
Acceptable.
prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
And do it. She's not pretty, but she's all mine. Look, even the loading screen has us flying.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Natural drippage? Since I never used the slowing down time, I'm not gonna bring it up. Never been better.
Good, great, excellent. Let's move on. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Sounds like a noble
You need
plan.
to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key? Yeah, let's ask. Why do I need a nav key to land on a planet? Wait.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Right up my alley.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
Cool. Can I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive.
In
the
theory.
experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
I will talk to Gladys, but I kind of want to go to Cascadia as well. I'll go talk to Gladys and go to Cascadia at a later date.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
I'll put it to good use. But what is it?
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in
Why
use
would
so
I
fast.
need
Very simply, the holographic,
a holographic
shroud
shroud?
uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
You mentioned limitations.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
Okay, okay.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Why do I need this gadget?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
Hey, it happens.
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Aw, nice side effect. I'll put it to good use, thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it, thanks. I want to go get the doohickey thingy. What happens if I do this? Ow! I can land in Edgewater. Why did I say it like that? Whatever.
Remember, items in the hold may shift during takeoffs and landings.
Cool. Let's talk to Pravati.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Kinda not, but if you like it. Oh, so if I pick the third option, I can dismiss her from my party? Whatever, let's see what she thinks of the ship.
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
That's the ship's computer.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was.
I don't think
He
you gotta
taught me
talk so
all he
loud.
knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
She's so stoked.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
What do you think, Pravati? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches.
Is that a
You can do
saying?
that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Cool. See you later. I wanna see what all the doors are hiding. Keep that closed. I don't want that regulator disappearing anytime soon. I struggled to get a hold of it. Oh, toilet. Cool. Well, I guess it's good to know where it is. This looks like a regular room. Regular room. Doctrinal Studies of Equity and Equations. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribble notes, and many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose, the glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. Vicar Maximilian de Soto. In mint condition, most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and Tile Backers.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Good. Tell me again about that book we picked up that's in French.
Baconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so...
Okay. Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
How do we find him?
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both
I like how he
arrivals
said
and
easily
departures.
hackable. How come a simple vicar knows so much hacking?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons.
He has a
provided
way with
guidance
words,
to the
doesn't he?
inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
I don't need anything else from him. Another room that's just empty, waiting to be filled. This is not a Petunia. Oh, her name is Petunia. I don't want those. Full of modified tools, unique mechanical usages. An easy way to lose a finger. Cool. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Also, this is Pravati's room, so she's not really hanging out. She's just hanging out in the med bay. Hello? It's not med bay, cargo hold, whatever. There's no response from the auto-mechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters SAM. Gotta talk to Ada about this one. And voila. Ooh, that is pretty. Holographic Shroud. The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas provided you have the correct ID cartridges for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Got a pretty cool bed. I can finally store stuff. I wonder how much storage space I got. So, do I want to drop some weapons here? Yes. For now, these. And I got two of the same riot control armors. I'm gonna do this off camera. Let's go.
Just to warn you, we may have a bedbug infestation. I am investigating non-toxic extermination measures. Non-toxic to you, I mean.
Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream. Cool. Let's go talk to Adam.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, we got a droid up top.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay, that sounds cool. I'll go check that out.
May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Nice. That is true. So back to my room. Let's check the terminal. Search term SAM. First SAM result. Do not forget, you found it discarded sanitation and maintenance. That's why SAM! Sanitation and maintenance, automechanical and emerald veil scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. I can envision a combat-capable variant, some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Removal of factory standard part Sud Steeper was successful. The delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. Okay, I gave up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop, back to Emerald Vale. Wells want me to chaperone some person of interest, details to come later, and that is the last of Alex Hawthorne. Cool. I'm gonna work on having ourselves a droid. But let's navigate to the Groundbreaker. Oh yeah, we are on Terra 2, right? So it was a planet that had a pretty big moon attached to it. Okay.
The ground.
Welcome to the system app. Here, as you can see, all planets in your system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bases require special codes and keys before they allow you to land. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous, and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work.
Breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Cool, thanks. I'm gonna spend my points before I go there,
Can we
though.
talk?
So I was trying to get at the ship. Pravati, blocking my way, said she wanted to talk, so let's talk.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Yeah, what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure, we could go there.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Nope. Let's go. Can I take both of them? Oh yeah, select up to 2 companions, obviously. So these 2 guys it be. Boy, the Groundbreaker looks massive. Ada told me that the Groundbreaker was the initial colony ship of the Halcyon. So I guess it makes sense for it to be as big as it is.
just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Thanks.
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
We can only hope.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Oh, so you've been here before?
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming. Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking salt tuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
Easy.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Hey, relax.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Cool. What happened?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Looks like it. Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Sure is. I'm Captain Alex Hawthorne. That's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You in a hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next. See you around, boss.
What do you mean, boss?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Okay, whatever. I thought he was gonna give me a quest or something. Hey, hi. Yeah, okay, you don't want to talk to me. That's fine. I cannot steal these because guys are pretty close by. A lot of people with actual names.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us.
Oh, I thought that was a name. You could see how I thought that was a name, right? Phineas Wells. For including any or all of the following: sedition, forgery, conspiracy to commit conspiracy. How does that work? Unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board
I
property.
wonder what that fella did to get the boards.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Hey,
Identification, please.
present Hawthorne's ID. Sure.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
I agree.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Probably. Listen, how do I get this fixed?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why you're sequestering my ship?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll go talk to him.
You take the starch out of him, well, You won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Why would I? Sure, whatever.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Cool, got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for a lady named Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Cool. Can I find a job around here? Though I don't know why I'd ask that, because I just want to get out of here.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
So this is like a hub. Cool. That's all I need to know.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Be seeing you.
Well, guys, okay, a quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You're hearing things.
How do I use... the thingy? No, not this. Basics? Stealth. Okay, inventory. I don't know how to use it. Well, guys, I guess I'll put an end to this over here. And see you in the next one, when I'll hopefully know how to get in there to help the vicar with his quest. Have a good day, have a good night, have a whatever it is we're from. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.